Initialize sequence now.
Ladies and gentlemen, buckle your safety belts, because it's time for the Radio Freaks.
Oh lordy lord, he's desperate! Do what he say! Do what he say!
You gotta do some more show prep, motherfucker.
Are you about to call me an asshole?
We're going to hell in a handbasket.
As of this very moment, I am still a virgin.
Russian roulette is bareback sex with 6 chicks and one of them has AIDS.
We're a bad influence.
We do like to speak about vagina whenever possible.
Yes, we do. God bless this medium.
He said, I can smell your cum.
You know, I found my dad's Playboy stash probably around 8 or 9 years old.
Ooh, Hustler magazine. I finally get to see what a vagina looks. Oh God! Oh my God!
I want the resurrection of the V word. I've had it.
Is that supposed to be sexy?
Everybody accuses me of riding coattails anyway, so.
Yeah, I might as well join in then.
It's not a fucking man crush.
You guys kick ass. You're double life gonzo. Intensity in 10 cities. Live at Budokan.
I wish death and AIDS on a number of people throughout the day, just to get through the day.
We're completely just fucking self-destructing. I'm Brian, as always, joined by my pal Jim.
Helpingly or hinderingly, yes, I am here.
We talked about this. You have a big purpose on the show. Even if just to fucking keep me sane and on track.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Many people have tried, friend. We have a great big show for you tonight. The man that helped us start it all, good friend of ours, and very funny comedian, Mr. Robert Kelly, making his triumphant return to the Radio Freaks tonight. And also in the second half of the show, another person who has been on the Radio Freaks before, the very sexy Bri Olson will be joining us. We teased it last week. We teased that we were going to have a very big special guest, and that would be it.
I wonder if anyone got my slick little hint that I gave us way back when.
Yes, that you weren't going to be winning any prizes.
Nope.
And you didn't. Oh. Bob, if you want to call now, I mean, you can. I just saw you call. You called a little bit early.
He does. He wants to make sure.
It's fine. It's
he wants to make sure.
Than Boss, who called us as we were getting ready to hit the start button on the show.
Yeah.
He goes, "What time am I supposed to call? 9 or 9:15?" I said 9:15. All right, shit, fuck. All right, come on. And hangs up the phone.
So he was just so angry,
motherfucker. Okay, goodbye. So, shit. I tell you what, starting to work again, this is bearing down on me. I get like a 2-hour nap before the show, whereas I used to have nothing to do before the show, all day.
Yeah, oh yeah, what the, you work so hard, I need a 2-hour nap.
No, it's just that I get up early and my sleep schedule is so off and fucked up, it's not even funny. That's all it really is.
Of course.
So, Somebody in the chat room. I'm surprised Voss can use a phone.
Keeps drooling all over the keyboard.
Rich is a good guy. Leave Rich alone.
Leave Rich alone!
If you want to follow us on the social media, you can follow us on Twitter and Facebook like this. You can follow the Radio Freaks on our many different social networking venues. Where's the beats to it, though? There's no real beats.
RadioFreaks.tv.
At TheRadiofreaks. At The Radio Freaks. At TheRadiofreaks. At The Radio Freaks. At The Radio Freaks.
We're not doing it to just have the listeners have their fun. Yeah, we're trying to make them laugh, but in the end, I'm just trying to get Brian to laugh.
And she said her computer sucks dick. Well, at least somebody in that house does.
I know, they can all suck my nut.
I was not doing anything inappropriate in my vehicle while I was working.
Oh, I bet you were. What
kind of person do you think I am? He's late for his first show as third mic.
Third mic? It's not even a mic. It's two mics and a cell phone.
What's the power of technology? We can just have you on the phone and you're there.
Brian. John.
Were you hoping Patrick Swayze would come back from the dead and hold you up over his head in the lake?
No, I was going to drown his ass in the lake.
I've just been told to die in a fire. That means I've done my job well.
At TheRadiofreaks. That's right. You can follow the Radio Freaks on the Twitter, twitter.com/theradiofreaks. Twitter.com/nofate301 is John. Twitter.com/woodfloorliquor is myself. Or like us on Facebook, facebook.com/theradiofreaks. And you can also check out, if you'd like to catch the replay each week, if you don't tune into radiofreaks.tv to watch the replay, or Ustream to watch the replay, you can check us out on our Ustream channel. On our YouTube channel, which I usually tweet out links for. So follow us on Twitter or Facebook, and you'll get the links for the YouTube channel.
Very nice.
It's very, very cool.
Took us a while to get that YouTube channel.
Yeah, I was trying to spin too many plates, and it just wasn't happening. But all of a sudden, with not working, I have another hand for another plate. So, excuse me. But we have been getting a lot of listeners off of the YouTube channel, which I'm very happy about.
Fantastic.
So, I think the Nicole Aniston one that I put up from, was it 2 weeks ago? It's a little bit slow in giving me data, which is the only thing I don't like. But the Nicole Aniston one that we put up, we already have like 318 views on it.
Wow.
Which for YouTube and not, just starting it up and everything else, not bad.
For being a technical no-name?
Exactly. So, not bad at all. And it'll grow. I'm not worried about that. So, how's your week, buddy?
So far, it's just a bundle of fun.
Really?
Yeah. A monthly friend has come to visit.
Ah. Aunt Flo.
And I'm just being I'm trying not to be an asshole.
Ah.
That's all.
Your girl sounded awfully chipper and cheery when pre-show when I said hello.
Well, she that wasn't a bad time.
Ah. All right.
It's not like, I'm not sitting here going like, oh my god, she's it's the worst thing ever. It's just
choose your words carefully, particularly if you're in earshot. That's all I'm going to say.
Exactly. I'm not sitting here going, oh, it's the most horrible thing ever. It's not. She's going through a tough time. She's got to deal with it. Right. I have to support her through it all. That's all.
This is true. This is what we're here for, my friend.
Absolutely.
So,
But otherwise, no, everything's chill. Kind of hyped up about the PlayStation 4 announcement. I really haven't been able to actually go look at anything, but I heard that the gaming world is abuzz with the new announcement.
Before you get into the tech talk, someone in the chat room says there's a good time, and Darkman says Shark Week. So,
ouch.
Yeah, always a fan favorite, the Shark Week. So there's a PS4. Any major differences, real quick?
I haven't been able to find anything yet, but I mean, I've been trying to find pictures or anything like that. But the controller is different. It's got a touch screen on it now, or what else? I've only seen like small things. I haven't had a chance to actually sit down and research it.
They're going the way of Nintendo with that.
Well, no, they've had it's.
I know the Wii U has a touchscreen kind of thing on it.
Well, the Wii U has has its own controller with a freaking TV on it.
Right.
That's ridiculous. People need to understand that the Wii U is a brilliant device. Because everyone here has had that. I mean, well, everyone here, everyone in the world has had this problem. You're playing the game, and there's only one TV in the house, and you get kicked off because you're taking up the only TV.
Sure.
Not anymore. You can pick up that controller, put the game on that controller, and continue playing.
And forgive me for using an older technology reference, but it's almost like having a Game Boy that interacts with the Wii.
No, that's absolutely a perfect correlation because it was the Game Boy was a revolution at the time. It was you don't have to stop gaming. You don't have the same games, but you don't have to stop. Now you have the same game.
Ah, okay. I got you.
Oh my goodness.
Well, let me introduce him properly with some music, which we never do for any guests.
Oh God.
Live from the You Know What Dude podcast, good friend of our show, and he will be performing at Helium this weekend in Philadelphia. Mr. Robert Kelly on the phone.
Yeah.
Bobby.
What's up? What's going on?
What's up, brother?
Nothing. It sounds a little weird. Is it me or is it you?
I don't know. You sound awfully muffled.
Do I? All right.
Let's. I don't know, I hope.
Is that better?
Oh, it's much better.
Much better.
All right. I had my headphones, these Bluetooth headphones, and I asked my wife, "How does it sound? Does it sound all right? Does it sound clear?" Yeah, it sounds fine. Friggin' lying sack of garbage that doesn't listen to me, pay attention to me, or give a shit what I really think. She just wants to fucking tell me what she thinks I want to hear to fucking make it so I don't snap.
We love Dawn. She's a lovely woman.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, she's a good woman, but she doesn't fucking listen to me at all. Literally, will answer a question I didn't ask 57% of the time.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking, we gotta get that chair fixed. I know, the ceiling has to, what ceiling? What the fuck does the ceiling have to do with the chair?
Well,
it starts with a C. It's the same thing.
You started talking about repairs, and that came to mind.
Yeah, were you listening to me? Yeah. What the fuck does a ceiling have to do with the chair? Tell me. Well, no. Well, nothing. You're not listening.
John,
what's up, buddy?
John, maybe you can help Bobby out. He's looking for...
Hello? I lose you. It's an iPhone. Don't fucking hate me.
No, don't worry.
He's looking for earbuds that you have the option of using them either wirelessly or wired.
30 seconds away from slamming my phone against the fucking windshield. Hello?
Yes, we're here.
You're still good.
We're here.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear us?
Did you mute me?
No.
No.
I didn't hear a word you said.
I said maybe John can help you. I noticed that you tweeted out that you're looking for earbuds that can be used both wirelessly and wired.
Yes.
Off the top of my head, I don't know of any, but that doesn't mean they don't exist. I mean...
Well, they do exist. I know Beats has one, and there's one called Denel, which is Denol, I believe. And they're Bluetooth, and they have a cord, so when the Bluetooth dies, you can just use them as regular headphones.
Interesting.
That's what I need. Because that's what sucks about being on the road, is not to be too boring and unfunny and technical and nerdy, but I'm a perfectionist.
Yes.
I'm in search of the perfect headphones, the perfect bag, the perfect everything, and because I travel so much, and wires suck asshole because they get attached to everything, and ugh. But Bluetooth, you can't plug in like in the plane when there's a movie or when they have JetBlue, or when your Bluetooth dies, you're fucked. You got no headphones.
Right.
Oh yeah. Well, no, I love the Bluetooth. I had Bluetooth headphones for a long time. I have a pair that I still try to use every so often, but I don't have the charger for it, so I'm pretty much screwed there. But no, I understand what you're saying. Off the top of my head, like I said, I don't know, but I think the Donnell ones are the best option because the Beats ones I think are they sometimes don't sit well in the ear and they can hurt. Some people have that problem. I don't know about you, but
yeah, Beats are fucking. Let's just be
they're
honest.
Ridiculous.
Fucking, yeah, they're overpriced horseshit. But
the problem is, but they sound so good. I haven't heard another pair of headphones that work as well as the Beats Audio that I tried once.
Yeah, but I think the bigger ones do, but the Diddy Beats and the in-ear ones stink.
Yeah,
but
I think you're right.
And
I don't think they have the same power that anything else has. I mean, I have. Yeah, I'm sorry. But the ones that like I said, I love the ear cups. I prefer cushions over my ears rather than earbuds. So.
See, I don't like that because I'm in New York City and I don't want to get fucking ass raped to push in front of a train because I got fucking headphones from the 70s on.
Well, that's why I use the iPhone earbuds. Even though I don't have an iDevice anymore, my phone ends up smashed against the friggin' wall.
iPhone earbuds? Let me tell you what happened. They stink because first of all, the new, this is how your ear's supposed to be. Well, what the fuck were you doing for the last 5 years, you asshole?
I don't have one of the new ones. The new ones are ridiculous.
Destroying your
ears.
Don't
get them. They stink. The microphone's too sensitive. So if you're eating a bag of chips, it sounds like somebody's building a fucking building next to you. Not to say building twice.
Nice.
It's so loud. It's ridiculous. I was talking to DeRosa on him, and he's doing dishes, and it sounded like he was fucking, digging a gas pipe.
Wow. That's
fucking
horrendous.
They stink.
You would think with technology being what it is today, they would have better shit to use.
Right?
Well, they have great headphones. But here's the thing: you got to pay $500 for them, and they don't. First of all, there should be no cords. Fuck cords. It's just ridiculous to have a cord.
Right.
But I get. But the Bluetooth lasts for 5, maybe a few hours, and they say 10 hours, which is a lie.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they fucking last. They last for a couple hours, maybe, and then your ears sweat. Maybe that's just because I'm fat now, but
that kind of leads me up to a question. I am a fan of the You Know What Dude podcast, which can be found on the Riotcast network, riotcast.com, along with a bunch of fine other shows. I listened to a few of the podcasts recently, and you're talking about fans who just come at you with, "Oh, fat Bobby, you should lose some weight, blah, blah, blah." Being a fat fuck myself, I would want to punch the motherfucker in the face. And I know you're not the most stable person sometimes. How do you keep from wanting to choke a motherfucker? Because this would irritate the fuck out of me.
Here's the deal. They use it in such I don't mind, people joke, whatever, I get it. Look, man, I joke about it in my act. I get it.
Right.
But there's the guy who talks to me like I'm his fucking, like he's an abusive stepdad.
Right.
Like, dude, that's not what you do, you fat fuck. It's like, dude, I'm a grown-ass man, and I don't know you. You fucking found me, you fuckface.
Right.
Do not talk to me like, I was just kidding. Watch your fucking tone. It's the tone.
Right.
And then there's guys, the one guy I was talking about who really is a vile piece of shit Because usually I'll just block people. Fuck you. Goodbye.
Right.
And it's so funny, too, because they get mad when you block them. What's the matter? You can't take it? Yep. Yes. I can't take a bunch of fucking assholes fucking being mean to me all day long every day. Yep. I'm sorry. I'm too sensitive for that.
I think the other thing, too, is, and you know how big of an O&A fan I am, but I think also, too, that we've been conditioned from years of listening to the show. Some people think that they can talk to you the way Opie talks to you, the way Ant talks to you, the way Jimmy, Voss, any of those guys.
Yeah, but I don't let them talk to me like that. I tell them to go fuck themselves, too.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But you know at least...
So here's the deal. Opie doesn't get to fucking do that. He can, but I'll tell him to go fuck himself and tell him he looks like a fat lesbian. I mean... okay? I mean, we all... but also I've known those guys for years.
Right.
Here's the deal. Like, the guy that I got mad at actually said, compared me to, I'm going to have the same consequences as Patrice, but I'm less funny. Meaning, I'm going to die of a stroke. I'm going to die. Which is real. That's we're coming up on the benefit of the guy. Don't ever use my fucking dead friend for your analogy, you fucking piece of phony, cowardly hunk of shit without your real photo and your real name.
Right.
Fucking asshole. And don't, so I'm going to die, and then you bring up my friend, and then you call me less funny.
As him.
Go
right.
fuck yourself.
That's fucking, that would make me want to strangle a motherfucker, literally.
It doesn't make me, really, it just shows you what hunks of garbage, what cowards are out there. And here's the problem, too, is that when you call these fuck faces on it, and then you block them, because it's like, dude, you're not a fan of mine. You're just a piece of shit.
Right.
And I block you. Then they get mad. It's like, how the fuck do you get to have your cake and eat it, too? You fucking piece of garbage.
This person's not nearly as famous as you, and if somebody said to them what they said to you, they'd be fucking furious. But because you're a person in the public eye, they just don't see why you should be offended, and I don't get it.
Look, I don't get offended at a lot of it. I just block people because if I deem you it's my account, it's my life, and if you don't play by my fucking rules, you go bye-bye. That's just the rules.
Right.
That's it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you get mad, if you don't go to my show, if you tell people, fucking Bob Kelly's an asshole. Good, you're a grown man and you're crying about being blocked on a social site.
Right.
Fuck yourself. You know what I mean?
You should have thought about that before you opened your fucking mouth.
What's that?
I said he should have thought of that before he opened his fucking mouth.
Well, look, even if you do, you can. I've unblocked a lot of people too that say, "Hey, man, I fucked up and I'm sorry," and blah blah blah. So yeah, okay, cool, dude. All right, you're back, baby doll.
Right.
But yeah, I don't fucking have to play by your whatever fucking shit rules you and your fucking 8 people fucking who have a message board put together. This is the way you take it. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself.
Well, we were
you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I hear
you. Yeah, no, we understand, but we were talking about it because we were sitting there like, we aren't in the greatest shape either, and we're sitting there, man. It's got to be wearing on. We figured there's got to be at least one point where you got to be either break down and smash a motherfucker in the face, or you either just let it roll off your back and you're okay with it, or one half or the other. We just couldn't figure it out.
Well, just to let you know that I just took the wrong exit because of you asses. So there you go. Thanks a lot.
Where the fuck are you going?
Fucking, I'm on. I don't know where I'm on. I'm on something, going somewhere. I'm on the turnpike, and they're taking me to exit to 73.
You're coming down here.
Yeah.
Take 73 to 295 south.
All right, so take exit 4, 73.
Yeah, take off the turnpike. Yeah, take exit 4, get off exit 4, and stay for 73 towards 295, towards Cherry Hill.
Okay, all right. Okay, so yeah, dude, look, it does. I even told Jimmy about it. It's like, dude, because it's like one fat joke after another. It's like, dude, you gotta I get it, but stop. Relax, dude.
Right.
It's not. It's like it's not coming from a healthy place.
Not to mention,
It's coming.
too, I mean, it's
Well,
one.
you can tell when it's a joke, and you can tell when you're just doing it to be mean,
Right.
or just to be, I don't know, just to get at somebody because you get off on it. I don't know.
It's one
You know
thing
what I mean?
to do it. It's one thing to do it to be mean in private because you guys are friends and stuff like that. I mean, you guys bust balls at the cellar all the time, but to do it on a national platform on a relentless basis, it seems like that would be damaging to one's career too. Because then you're spawning these assholes that fucking think they can talk to you like
look,
Voss.
man. First of all, now here's the deal.
And I'm not
it
bashing
doesn't happen.
O&A. I'm not bashing O&A at all. I love O&A. I'm just saying.
No, I hear you. No, first of all, they don't do it as much anymore. Why? Because they know that it's addiction is addiction.
Right.
Weight or food or sex, or drugs. We all have it. And to sit here and make fun, okay, I get it, but dude, I'm struggling. I gave up a lot of fucking vices.
Sure.
To be married. Now I'm having a baby. I quit smoking because I couldn't get my chick pregnant. And I'm like, oh, I smoked 2 packs a day. All right, let's quit this. So then you start putting the weight on, and then now you're having a baby. I'll get it off again. I know me, dude. I know what type of fucking person I am.
Right.
I'm fucking learning how to play the drums in a week. I already know how to fucking play the drums.
Wow.
You can't fuck with me with that shit.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Nice.
I learned off a bald guy on YouTube. It doesn't matter. I woke up one day and quit smoking. I've been smoking since I was 10. I've been fucking skinny 5 times. I've been fat 6.
Wow.
I quit drugs when I was 15. So go fuck yourself. I know what I can do, but I also know that this is the last one it's killing me. Quitting smoking fucking was harder than quitting drugs this time.
Wow.
And the food one this time, it's a hard one because I don't have my broad's pregnant, so it's easy to manipulate.
Sure.
Hey, what about a hamburger? Okay.
Right.
Where before she'd be like, no, you gotta fucking, all right, go on the treadmill. Now it's all on me though. It's all on me. I get it.
Right.
But, I'll be thin again. I know that. I'll be back in shape. I'm not gonna die. I'm healthy. I've been checked out. My heart's good. Everything's fucking, knock on wood,
Right.
So watch tomorrow I have a fucking stroke and
Jesus.
God forbid.
No, please no.
Yeah, but it's just, here it is. Here's the thing. It's the tone. I've had people say, I had a guy say fat fuck tonight. And it's like, look, I know his tone. He was just joking around. You know what I mean? I get it.
Right.
And there's guys who say it like they fuck you. They're saying it like fuck you.
Right.
And there's guys like that guy who said that about Patrice. There's no need
to drag Patrice into it.
Yeah, but there's no need to fucking make fun or use his death as an analogy to say that you don't like me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just be a man and unfollow me. Just be a fucking man. And that's what I wrote him. I wrote, be a man and unfollow me. You don't like me. Don't make me block you. Just be a man and walk away.
Right.
I don't fall as a fucking man that was brought up with fucking character and a spine, right?
Yep.
If I don't like you, I don't follow you. If I think you stink, I don't follow you.
Right.
I don't buy your shit. I don't want to hear what you have to say. And I don't feel the need to fucking sit there and go, you're a fucking... The people that have to tell people that they don't like, you're a waste of time, and you're not funny, and you're a fucking piece of shit, and I don't like you.
Then why are you paying attention to what I say?
It's the lowest, honest to God, I expect girls to do that, like little girls.
Right.
I really do. To see, and then you go to their fucking, I went to one guy's page, and he was a fucking truck driver. He looked like, like he was fat, too. He made a fat comment. He was just a fat fuck. And then I went through his Facebook pages, and he had like a red shirt and a cowboy hat, and he was just, his dick was ugly. His kid was fucking ugly. And it's like, oh, I get it. You hate your fucking self.
Right.
You're You're not a man. You're a weird person. You're a fucking dysfunctional, fucking self-hater is what you are.
But you shouldn't have to fucking play Inspector Clouseau to find out that this guy's an asshole and why he's hating on you.
No, it's part of the thing where you want to find out psychologically. It really is intriguing to me to find out to break these, to CSI these assholes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I get it.
To do the Clarice on these motherfuckers.
Right. No, I get it. I get it.
Yeah. And to go back and to look at first you look at their name, and you see, he doesn't even use his real name. What a no! You don't even use your name.
Right.
And then you have some fucking cliche horseshit bio about you like fucking puppies. Go fuck. And you like soft music, country music, and time spent alone with my girl. Fuck you. And then you look at your photos, and it's you and your goofy daughter at a big truck fucking rally. Go fuck. It's just, so it's great to psychologically go, this is one of those people. This is one of those guys that just fucking hates it. But here's the deal. I say it all the time. We did that benefit last night for Patrice.
Yep.
Those fucking fans, 99% of the O&A fans and radio fans in general.
Right.
99% of my fans are some of the most amazing people. I mean, just fucking holy shit. Really amazing.
Right.
Last night, sold the fuck out. Billy, Norton, me, Voss, Colin, Will, Keith,
right,
Marina. It was Ian Edwards. It was fucking ridiculous. And they're all Patrice's fans, and they're O&A fans. They're my fans. They're Billy's fans. They're all fucking amazing people. 99% of them. It's the one or two that just, you're just a piece of shit. Be a grown, just be an adult, and just stop doing social media like a teenager. You know what I mean?
Those people make up for it, I think. They help make it clear that not everybody's like that.
Yeah, like some guy actually, what do you want? Just people saying nice shit about you all the time? You pussy?
Right.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's bad? I didn't know that was bad. Oh, so I have to live out the first 10 years of my shitty childhood for the rest of my life and take abuse because that makes you cool? Fucking die in a hot air balloon accident.
You're at that point in your career where you should expect for people to be nice to you. I mean, you're not a fucking open micer who's just starting out their career.
Deal. I expect people to be nice to me because I do nothing but nice shit for you.
Right.
I work my ass off to do a podcast for free once a week. I run a network with Rob Sprance for nothing, to put 12 shows on the air for free of the funniest, fucking, most talented people we know.
Well, that
and then I do shows, and I look, man, I ain't making millions of dollars. I'm doing shows, as many as I can, wherever I can, where people will come and see me to make you laugh.
Right.
I don't fucking sit there and just fucking call people cunts and fuck you and I hate the world and your mother's a twat and I hope your kid dies.
Right.
I don't say that. I don't, so yeah, I'm nice to people, so I expect people to be nice back.
Yes.
If I was just a grumpy cunt coming out of a trash can, I think, yeah, okay, there you go. You have a right to fucking give me shit.
You run a podcast network with Rob Sprance where it's the funniest shows that you can think of, which explains why Rob told us, no, we can't join Riotcast.
What? Did he say that?
He said right now we don't have a spot open for you, but we'll let you know.
Come on, we'll be number 13.
That's funny that you.
And then
I thought you ran your own shit though. You guys are on your own deal.
Yeah, we are on our own deal, but it's always nice to be associated with a fine organization such as yourselves And then to find out, now I'm not saying he didn't deserve it. I'm just saying then to find out that they gave this spot to Dave McDonald. Funny motherfucker.
Dave.
Absolutely much more funnier than we are. I understand that. But I think I got the impression that we were a little bit too close of a match to, I guess, maybe the Jersey Jerks. So that's why it
Well,
wouldn't
here's
work
the
right now.
deal, is that the thing that we tried to do with the network is we didn't want to replicate. A lot of networks, it's the same. The Nerdist, I get it. It's a bunch of fucking alt guys,
right?
And they talk. It's like NPR but funny.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, the Schmodcast, I get it. Fucking comic books and fucking references.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I mean, the networks are pretty much all the fucking. It's the same guy. Right. You know, when we started picking people up, it was, you know, first of all, I'd say that we already probably had Dave way ahead of time before you even asked.
I'm sure you did.
Dave was probably in the mix.
Yeah, I'm
so
sure.
It wasn't like he said no to you and then went and got somebody. But,
yeah,
you know, Dave, I've never seen anything like Dave.
No, absolutely not.
I've never seen, like, we have the hottest female on the planet doing a show. I've never.
That's true.
It's not like any other show on the network. You can't find a show like that.
Right.
Where a husband and wife, you know.
No, I'm not.
I almost feel like when you talk about the Voss and Bonnie show that you want to say husband and wife and put it in quotation marks. Because you feel it, I feel like something could happen to that marriage just so quickly because of that podcast.
Oh, I can't wait for that show.
That's what I'm saying.
It's called My Dead Wife. And he does it from prison.
Dr. Steve is absolutely crestfallen that Bonnie has taken the last name Voss, and he thinks that it is just the end of everything for Bonnie.
Well, she'll dump that in 2 seconds. Don't worry about it. She's not a dumb broad. She needs to dump that shitty name. She'll dump it. Trust me.
The first time a major network. I was going to say the first time a major network comes a knocking. So long, Voss.
Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. You bring up Dr. Steve show, Weird Medicine.
Yes.
There's no. I mean, oh my God, there's no show out there like that.
No.
Hell no.
You know, so we're going to start picking up other shows too. So you know, who knows, bro? We're going to start expanding the network. We needed to get a certain amount of shows in for the release of the app.
Right.
We're switching up everything. We're going to be adding some other TV and stuff like that to it. So
right.
Who knows, dude? We're going to be picking up some networks, some shows, and you guys are definitely. You're not the same old. You're different. You're funny and you're fat, and there's two of you, which is what we want to name the show. Funny, fat, and there's two of us.
Believe me, you don't have to stroke our egos. We're not
Yeah.
sour grapes. We are
very nice. You believe me.
Huge fans of the Riotcast Network.
Hell yes.
Whether we're on it or not, and you know we are happy that it's taking off the way that it is.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, me too.
The thing you mentioned the fun thing is that you mentioned this podcast, you mentioned Nerdist, you know they're out there.
Yeah.
But you also have to realize that the Riotcast Network is unique. Like you can say that they're similar because it's nerdy, it's geeky. The Riotcast Network is a very, very unique beast. Like I'm kind of surprised that you guys and Smodcast, you should be talking to Kevin Smith. You should be talking to Chris Hardwick, because I think as a three, you three, as far as I can see, are the three big networks of the podcast realm. So I mean, you're like CBS, NBC, and ABC at this point.
Hang on, I got to pay this toll. Hang on 1 second. That was beautifully said, but hang on.
My thing is that
on the air right now. Say hi.
There's.
That's Hey, Ken. That's Ken.
Hi, Ken.
Hey, Ken.
How you doing?
Good. You're live on the air.
Oh, well, that's great.
The guy that is paying his toll is a very, very famous comedian who's on his way to do a comedy weekend in Philadelphia.
Actually, Kenny's a pedophile, and you should call the police right now.
That's good, guys. I'll see you later, Kenny. Bye, buddy. Jeez, what's wrong? He really, let me say, he did not take that well. Kenny, the fucking dude that goes to Bible class with his kids, literally shut down after that one. Yeah. And I was so funny. It was so anticlimactic. Yeah, he's a very famous comedian. I was like, yeah, great. Kenny didn't even fucking recognize me.
Wow.
So that throws that out the window. And then you call me a pedophile. So you literally, this guy was like, wow, this is really cool, man. Hey, guys, how are you? And now he fucking hates life. Good for you. That's why you wonder why people get guns and shoot up fucking preschools. It's because of fucking people like you.
The best part of that is, I would expect myself to come up with something like that because I'm an asshole. But for John to come up with that out of nowhere was fucking just brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody responds well to the word pedophile. It's so funny too because I'm in a red Toyota and I have like 4 coats on. I just like a little fat pedophile. I just came from sucking kid dick.
If you have a bag of candy next to you, you're fucked.
Fuck me. This is taking me to 90 right now. Is that good or bad?
You should. Where did you get off?
I'm off at exit 4. I'm going to the Ben Franklin Bridge or something.
Well, you could either take the Ben Franklin or the Walt Whitman. I usually take the Walt Whitman, but it really doesn't matter.
I don't know. Well, I don't like the name Walt Whitman. I don't like it. I think it's a shitty name.
The Walt Whitman will take you. The Walt Whitman will take you into South Philly. The Ben Franklin will take you into Center City. So,
well, Walt Whitman sounds like he fucking cocksucker on the bookstore. He told everybody to shut the fuck up. You're being too loud. Be quiet. Walt Whitman.
Nice.
Welcome to Whitman's. We sell belts and books. Fuck.
So the only way that I'm getting on the Riotcast Network anytime soon is by continuing to do Dr. Steve's podcast. Although I did notice you said I don't know if it was the last You Know What Dude podcast or the one before where you had the guy from Keith and the Girl on.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh, he's on the show because he wanted to do the show. Well, I'm throwing it out there. Wood Floor Liquor wants to do the You Know What Dude podcast. Not that it will ever happen, but I'm just throwing it out there.
You're on. Come down.
Yeah?
Want to do it next week? Yeah.
When do you guys...
Look it. I'll do it next week. I'm around. I think I'm doing a Tuesday night next week.
All right. Let me take a look at my work schedule, and I'll figure something else out. But yeah, definitely.
I thought you wanted to do it. I'm sorry.
No, I absolutely would love to do it. Seriously, in all seriousness, I was just joking around.
We want to see how a professional podcast is done. So
yeah, exactly. But I seriously was just busting your balls and joking around. But if you wanted to actually have me on the show, I would absolutely do the show. That would not be a problem at all.
So you don't want to do the show? You were just kidding?
Yes, I want to do the show.
Well, listen, I'm not going. Now you're making me beg you to do my show. You said I really want to do the show. I said yes. You go, thank you, and then we go on from there.
Yes, done deal.
Thank you.
Yeah, can you drop the fat girl fucking attitude? Well, if you don't want to take me out, you don't have to. I was just kidding. Cool. I like steak. If you want to take me to steak, I know it's steak. But we can go for chicken if you want chicken. I don't care, whatever you want. But I do like steak. But
I really do have a fat girl attitude. I should
God
fucking
damn
shoot
it.
myself in the face with a shit gun.
Don't we all have a fat girl attitude?
Oh my God.
Once in a while, yes.
So
there's nothing better than I like fat confidence.
Right.
Just Patrice had fat confidence. Nobody fucked with him for being fat.
No, nobody gave him shit. Not at all.
Nope.
Big
Jay Okerson has fat confidence.
They know better. Patrice and Jay would have fucking pummeled the shit out of somebody by now.
I thought it was just because Patrice was black.
Really?
Why does he sound like he's talking from the future?
Well, no, I thought Patrice's his confidence, his power, if you will, came from the fact that he was black, and he just kind of used that and rolled it into the the fat confidence that you're talking about.
Yeah, maybe.
Could have been.
He was just always dynamic. That's all.
So speaking of podcasts, there's something very important that I would like to ask you, and not to put you on the spot, but
you already put me on the spot twice. And the first time I gave in, and you fucking threw it back in my face. So go ahead.
You, as we've told you many times before, are kind of the reason that we are the show today, because you started us with the celebrity guests that we have thrived upon for the last almost 4 years now.
Yeah.
Right.
We are getting ready to do our 100th show, and we will be broadcasting live from New York City in the end of April. And we would like you to come on the show. However, there is a possible deal breaker in there, and I'm going to tell you what that is right now. Bear in mind, we would love to have you on the show, but this might be a deal breaker for you. The space that we were able to get, which you know very well living in New York City, space is at a premium, especially for something like this, was in a strip club.
Yeah, so what the fuck? What am I, half a fucking fanook? What?
No, but you're married. You're about to have a kid. I don't want Dawn to have an aneurysm that you're fucking doing a podcast in a strip club.
Yeah.
Are you shitting me?
No, I'm serious.
Are you shitting me? Dude, a strip club? You're talking about a guy who went to Brazil to fuck foreigners twice. I flew out of the country to fuck poor women for a discount. You understand me?
He had protocol to bring the girl back to the hotel to fuck her.
I wrote the book Cheat.
I'm trying to take into consideration that you're trying to be a stand-up guy and that you're about to have a kid.
You know what's going to happen in a strip club?
What?
Just frustration and anger because there's no way in hell, and I've known this since day one, that these chicks want to fuck you.
Right. Yeah,
okay, exactly. And I've banged a couple strippers in my time. But, yeah, they want nothing.
For the most part, they want your cash and not your cock.
Right.
Did we lose him?
I'm afraid we did.
Bobby, if you can hear us, you're in a bad signal area because we can't hear you at all.
She'll be hit an abutment.
This is the first announcement we've made about the 100th episode show.
Absolutely.
But it's been...
Yeah, that will do nothing. That will affect me not.
Okay. All right. Well, I was talking with Meredith in planning this and also talking with Lainey in planning this, and Meredith said that the only problem that some of the guys might have is that it's in a strip club.
Right.
Now, bear in mind, there will not... We will not have welcome Candy to the dance floor.
Hang on, I'm at another strip club. I'm at another Tobo. Hang on. Oh, you just made me screw up myself. Thank you. Good night. And no, I didn't put you on speakerphone. What do you think? I'm stupid? I did. Did you hear my corny fucking everyday guy talk?
Hi there. How are you?
Hey, you got to take out a loan to come to Philly, huh? Oh, you're telling me.
I'm being asked in the chat room why you don't have fucking Easy Pass, being a technology guy.
Well, I live in Manhattan. I live blocks away from Times Square, and we don't have cars in Manhattan.
That's true.
So I rent cars, and they do have the Easy Pass on here, but I always forget to flip it open. Gotcha. And they also charge you like some service charge to use Easy Pass.
Wow, that's retarded.
So I just pay cash.
If he's using the zip card, the surcharge can be a little bit brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? It's mainly because I always forget. I should use the Easy Pass in the rent-a-car. But one time I did it, and it wasn't charged, and I looked like a fucking idiot. You know what I mean?
No, I hear you.
But, yeah, we'll tell him the long-winded story that I just said. Is that, yeah, you're right. I should be using fucking the Easy Pass in the rent-a-car.
So, yes, we would love to have
I'm going over the Betsy Ross Bridge.
Holy fuck, dude! Where the fuck are you going?
I'm. Listen to me. I don't know. Where am I going?
I feel like I really almost feel like I have an hour and 10 minutes left in the show, but I really feel like I need to get in my car and go find you and take you to where you need to go.
Jesus Christ!
I'm going to 90. I'm going. I'm going to. Dude, this fucking Apple Map stinks.
Yes, it does.
And here's the deal. It stinks, and I hate it. You know, one time it took me to a fucking a dead end street in the woods and told me you have to get out and walk from here.
What?
Apple Maps tried to murder and rape me one night.
I'm being told in the chat room, why aren't you using Google Maps on your iPhone? Oh my God!
First of all, it's on my mini iPad. I'm talking on my iPhone.
Nice.
I have a mini iPad, which is the best thing ever invented. If you're a fucking nerd and you don't have a mini iPad.
All right, if he's on, he's on the Betsy Ross. Let's see.
I have a Galaxy Tab 2 10-inch, and I love it.
All right, I'll tell you this. I am a fan of Galaxy. I'm a fan of Samsung. I'm on the verge every day of fucking getting a Galaxy Note 2.
You should.
I love the size of it. I love that phone, but I'm all in with Apple. So the next phone that comes out, if they don't make a bigger phone and a redesign that's actually worth something, I'm gonna go and get a Galaxy Note. Guaranteed.
How about a redesign where you're not worried about dropping crystal stemware every time your phone falls out of your hands?
Well, I'm not a fucking white trash, fucking fat thumbed motherfucker. So,
all right, Bob, just to let you know, Bobby, you're crossing the Betsy Ross Bridge. You're fine. Just go on to 95, and you should be all right.
Yeah, I'm on 95, and it's telling me to take. Oh shit! I almost hit a car. It's telling me to take 676.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
I'm listening to two New Yorkers discuss directions on how to get to Philly.
Yeah, well, I got my iPad in front of me. I'm taking a look for them.
You want to take 670? You want to take 676 to 76 East towards the airport and get off at the South Street exit.
Okay.
Or the 30th Street station actually would probably be closer for you.
Did you see those Google glasses, the actual video they have out?
They've been talking about that for a year now. I can't fucking wait.
Did you see the video that came out?
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
I already actually into the sweepstakes for him now.
It's what?
There's a sweepstakes for it.
Can you please get that to me? I've been trying to find. I want that so bad.
That is awesome.
I want Google glasses so bad. I just want to go glasses. Record. Just me jerking off into my own belly. Someone should make a fucking Google glasses just disgusting commercial. Just glasses record and just see a guy hit a kid in the head with a fucking Breitling watch as he walks through the mall. Ow!
Brian, we have a new idea. Oh, God.
Now how are you going to steal his idea like that?
Yeah.
Dude, steal it. I'm going to fucking credit him in the goddamn comments.
That's fucking hilarious.
Just glasses. Take a picture of your wife getting fucking cuckolded by two big, huge black guys.
Glass, record. Oh, yeah. I'm fucking snaking that drain.
Shit. Oh.
So you are having a baby. I know the baby's name because I heard it on your show. I don't know if you really want that out there.
Not really, but.
So I won't say it, but we're very, very happy that you are sealed the deal, as it were. Because the last time I saw you...
You know what it is? I'll tell you this. The reason why, it's like, if you want to hear my baby's name, go listen to my fucking show.
There you go.
Exactly right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's it. I'm sick of, it's like, it's weird, too. It's like, if you want to hear my baby's name, go listen to my fucking show. You know what I mean? That's, I'm sick of, you know, it's like, it's weird, too. It's like, I'm sick of, you know, it's like, it's weird, too. It's like, it's, you know, it's like, it's weird, too. It's like, you do these shows and you give it away everywhere. You give everything away everywhere for nothing,
Right.
and then people don't come back to your show to listen to what you got. So it's like, you want to, if that really interests you, it's go fucking download some shit, motherfucker.
Very good point. Very good point. And I just want to let you know that I'm very happy for you. The last time that I think, saw you in person, because it's been a while, was outside of the cellar after Florentine's one-man show, and you were talking about trying to have a baby.
I know, right?
So
it's weird.
It's been a while.
And I'll tell you this freaky fucking story. Please, just somebody look at this map first, because I don't want to get lost again.
No, go ahead.
Now that I'm in Philly, the last thing I want to do is wind up in one of those Philly neighborhoods.
Yeah, don't worry. You're not that far. You're not that close to one, but you're also not that far. Adam Ferrara does a great fucking joke about how you can go from fag to hood in 3 blocks.
My God. Okay. Yeah, dude. Check this out. So I quit smoking, a year and a half ago.
Right.
And me and my wife, we're still trying. Nothing's happening. It's the most frustrating thing. How hard. No one tells you ever how difficult it is to knock your broad up.
Right.
Okay. It's literally one sperm on one day, maybe gets up the fucking big long jizz fucking badge canal into a room with an egg that might fucking not be dead.
Right. There's a million different little variables.
Crazy, right?
Yep.
So, one night I just said, "Fuck it, let's just start having sex. Let's stop fucking around. I don't want to. We'll do the ovulation shit, but let's just have fun. I don't want to make this a fucking stressful situation."
You don't want to take
we
the
have
sexy
sex
out
one.
of it.
What's that?
You don't want to take the sexy out of it, because then it's not fun.
Well, I take the sexy out of it. I got a dead toenail and an undergut, so the sexy has been taken out a long time ago.
Oh shit.
So, anyways, yeah. But here's the thing: we have sex. I wake up in the middle of the night, like something wakes me up. I look over. I see my wife's mother holding my wife, like spooning her and rubbing her stomach. And I lean up over her and I look to see what she's doing. She turns and looks at me like fucking angry.
What?
And I turn, I go back to bed. I'm like scared. I just roll over. I'm like, holy shit.
Right.
And I just go back to sleep. And then I wake up the next day. I tell my wife that I was like, I don't know if it was a dream. I don't know if it was a ghost, but it was fucked up.
Wow.
I wound up telling Louis C.K. that night, and she was like, holy shit, I guarantee she's pregnant, all this stuff. My wife's mom's been dead for 3 years.
Holy shit.
So that's the one that she got pregnant on.
Wow.
Isn't that weird? I mean, I know. There's people going, fucking, it's not, I get it. Hang on.
That's some powerful fucking shit, and fuck them if they don't get that.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's some fucking powerful shit right there.
It was weird. Look, man, I told people about it, and then weeks later we found out she was fucking pregnant, so it wasn't like, I came up with this story after.
Right.
Dude, it was fucking weird, man, and I'm not that guy. I've never seen a UFO or a ghost.
Right.
It was fucking weird. It was definitely weird, and then she was pregnant, so.
Wow.
Yeah, now she's, it's, everything I do now is the last time I'm going to do something,
Holy shit. Yeah, you
the last time I'm going to watch TV without somebody fucking going, hold this, do that,
It's a new perspective on things, I'm sure.
Look, man, here, what's weird is everybody tells you, dude, you're going to love it, it's amazing, it changes, and you're like, all right, and you buy into it. You're like, I'll do that. I want magic. I want magic to happen. I want, I want to be a man, blah, blah. And then as soon as you tell them, I'm having one, they're like, you're fucked, man. It's like, whoa. Whoa, what happened to it's going to make me a better human being, man? No, man, you're not going to sleep again. Whoa, what do you mean? What do you mean I ain't sleeping? I like sleep. You never said sleep. You said it was going to change my world. I was going to become a better man. And now I'm not. I'm going to be a miserable cunt with no sleep? What the fuck happened? So I don't know, dude. So I don't know what the fuck's about to go down.
Well,
I do not know, but
we hope that it's nothing but the best for you and Dawn. We really, really sincerely mean that. We know we love you guys, and we wish you nothing but the best. Seriously,
I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. And look, I would love to have you guys on my show. Please come down, work out a night, you guys. I do it on Tuesdays or Mondays. And I can even work one out with you guys if you want to do it on Monday. If you guys can make it down, and I'll work it around you guys. I'd love to have you on the show.
We would love to do that.
Lord knows you're not going to be on the fucking network.
Our dreams shattered.
And we are very thankful that we had you back on the show. We're starting to get a complex. It's been a while since we've had you on the show.
Yeah, man. So tell people Helium Comedy Club tomorrow.
8
Friday and Saturday.
Yes, tomorrow 8 o'clock.
Come
Friday and
come
Friday and
tomorrow.
Saturday 7:30 and 10 p.m. for both shows. For more information, you can go to heliumcomedy.com or call 215-496-9001. Helium Comedy Club is located at 20th and Sansom in the city of Philadelphia, and you can go see the great Robert Kelly there and tell him your congratulations for his unborn child. I swear to God, I am going to be down there on Friday, and the first fucking person that says, "Oh, Bobby, you should lose some fucking," I'm fucking goon arming them right the fuck out of the club.
Good.
I'm goon arming them right the fuck out of the club because you know what? I saw you. Somebody tweeted to you earlier. That's a mighty fine clothes hanger you got there, Bobby boy, talking about your treadmill. And you replied back, "I've been starting to use it. I'm trying, bitch." But that literally made me mad.
Yeah.
It literally made me mad. So,
look, man, I understand what he's saying. I get it. Look, I got 20 minutes of fucking, jokes about weight. I mean, but I hope that the people understand that in my jokes, there's a lot of pain.
Right.
And there's a lot of hopefully that comes through. I hope it's not just, me, hey, I'm fat. There's a lot of pain. I'm trying to reveal the sadness of it inside of funny.
No,
and
I get it.
And, the envy and jealousy of people that have never been big, but, look, that guy, it's true. I get it. But one guy wanted to know the thing and the other guy's a fucking cunt, but I get it. He's at least he's not. He's trying to be funny. He's not trying to be. He's not Tone. He's not trying to. He's not trying to fucking be a douchebag. He's just trying to be goofy, and I get that. But feel free to knock people out. I'm cool with that.
Go down and see my buddy Bobby and fucking be respectful. Thursday, 8 o'clock. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock show. Friday and Saturday, 7:30 and 10:30. And you can get tickets 215-496-9001. Or go to heliumcomedy.com. Check out the You Know What Dude podcast on the Riotcast Network, riotcast.com. Bobby, always a pleasure, my friend, and I will see you Friday night.
Guys, you're the best. Thanks for having me on. I'll see you guys later.
Thanks, Bobby. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Robert Kelly makes his triumphant return to the Radio Freaks. We will be right back momentarily with the lovely Bri Olson. Stay tuned.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
You're listening to the Radio Freaks. Got something to say? Call the show 706-526-4277. That's 706-526-4277. And follow the show on Twitter at twitter.com/The Radio Freaks.
Weird medicine. medicine with Dr. Steve.
Erythrasma, sebaceous cysts, gonadism, and then their nipples fall off. Gentian violet, purple-looking penis.
Weird medicine.
The first and still only uncensored medical show in the history of radio.
Saturdays at 10 p.m. Eastern on the Opie and Anthony channel.
Fluid.
Hey, this is Adam Farrar from Top here, and you are listening to the Radio Freaks on RadioFreaks.tv. You little freak, you.
Weird medicine with Dr. Steve. Dr. Steve.
Yo, damn son. I was here to talk to you about Bro Flowers. Yeah, that's right, broflowers.com. If you needs to get Valentine's Day flowers for your mama, your baby mama, your shorty, or your secretary, broflowers.com is the place to go. Shit, we get you the freshest flowers money can buy. We use our assorted network of growers such as hospitals, churches, cemeteries, nursing homes, and those fucking gas stations where you could buy a rose for $1 and shit. We use all them to cut out the middleman and give you the best prices in town, son. Shit, we ain't kidding around. And yo, if you act today and enter in code word Obama when you place your order, you gonna get a free, that's right, a free vase courtesy of Maxwell House, son. Yeah, shit. Broflowers.com when you got to get the best flowers for Valentine's Day.
Are you a woman who sometimes finds it difficult to afford expensive birth control? If so, you're probably suffering from sexually liberated uterine tendencies, a serious medical condition. Fortunately, now there's a treatment that can help.
It's called legitimate rape.
Legitimate rape activates the body's natural method for preventing pregnancy.
This rape is completely legitimate.
Let's shut this whole thing down.
It was always so hard to remember to take a pill at the same time every day. But with legitimate rape,
I prefer not to think about it at all. In clinical studies, legitimate rape did not prevent transmission of HIV or other STDs. Side effects of legitimate rape may include depression, nausea, insomnia, bruising, and accusations that you're just being hysterical. Legitimate rape isn't for everyone. To find out if it's right for you, ask your doctor. Ask your congressman. Under the legal definition of rape that Congressman Todd Akin, Paul Ryan, and 171 other Republicans co-sponsored last January, legitimate rape must be forcibly applied. In layman's terms, that means if you're just a 13-year-old who gets molested by your gym teacher, or college girl who just gets drugged and wakes up naked in an unfamiliar room, under the Akin-Ryan rape guidelines, your rape is not legitimate, and that means you could still get pregnant. Legitimate rape. It's like regular birth control, except as imagined by crazy people.
I'm Vinny Brand, and this is the world-famous Stress Factory Comedy Club. Every single weekend, right here in New Brunswick, the biggest names in the business. Get some great food and a cold beer, and you'll see the best stand-up comics the country has to offer. Log on to StressFactory.com to buy your tickets and check out all the best show information. Or call us at 732-545-4242. The Stress Factory. Your friends are right. This place is great.
The following is a paid, politically incorrect announcement.
Looking for something to read, are you? Read all the Dr. Phil and Dr. Laura books? Unlearn Because Life Can Make You Stupid, written by yours truly. That's right, me. I actually, if you're sitting there in wondering how someone like me actually had the lucidity to sit down and type out 240 pages of ranting nonsense, the fact of the matter is, the best way to describe this book is to picture somebody walking up to Dr. Phil and kicking him in the nuts. If you're kind of angry at a few things and you think your marriage might need to lead in a different direction, if you don't want to lose half your worldly possessions, give it a shot. You have nothing to freaking lose. I'm also writing a second book called Unlearn Vanilla Marriage, all of which we'll be able to check out at unlearnnow.com, which is the sister website to unlearntheshow.com. So basically what I'm trying to say is, buy my book, I need the fucking money. I really do.
Be sure to listen to Unlearn the Show, part of the Lose the Radio Network.
When my mom is a my daddy goes to asleymedicine.com. There he can lots of other women. When I grow up, I'm going to be an Ashley Madison man. Because my daddy's raising me without any moral compass whatsoever. Ashley Madison, find your lovers here. Why exactly are we singing this? Daddy, what's a road history?
Hey guys, this is Bri Olson, and you're listening to Radio Freaks at radiofreaks.tv.
And now back to the Radio Freak. Brian is a big fat and the other guy is a dumb who doesn't ever say anything interesting. Ugh. You're getting me in so much trouble.
California love.
Welcome back to the Radio Freaks, radiofreaks.tv. Follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/theradiofreaks. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/theradiofreaks. And check out the YouTube channel. You just missed Robert Kelly from the You Know What Dude podcast. He was going to be in Philadelphia this weekend, Helium Comedy Club. 5 shows, Thursday, tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. Friday and Saturday, 7:30 and 10 o'clock. For more information, 215-496-9001 or go to heliumcomedy.com. And up next,
oh boy,
the very sexy Penthouse Pet.
Boys, get out the lotion.
Playboy Playmate. Returning to the show for the second time, the very sexy Bri Olson joining us in minutes.
Nice.
So, very excited to have Bri back on the show. I don't know. You want to start the bit early?
I don't know.
Christian, what's up?
I heard you guys.
Are you listening live this week?
Yeah, I'm listening right now on my laptop.
So then you know Bri's not on the show yet.
Yeah.
But I know you're going to call back when she's on the show.
Yeah, well, can you give me an estimate time? Because usually, you know how I call around 10:15 and stuff.
Yeah, well, we like to talk to them a little bit first before we start taking calls. So,
okay.
If
What
you
time
want
would that be, though?
call in around 10:45.
Okay, I will do that.
All right.
All right, guys.
Buddy, thanks.
Later, man.
Uh-huh.
I have to behave. And that's all I'm going to say. Listening live. Anyway, so we're very excited to have Bri back on the show.
Yeah.
And we want to talk to her about a bunch of different things, but not the least of which is the fact that she's going to be hosting Big John's birthday party at Headquarters New York in New York City tomorrow night. And you can get information by going to
any kind of sweet.
hqnewyork.com. And I believe she's on the phone with us now. Bri.
Hello.
Hi, Bri. It's the Radio Freaks. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm out to dinner right now, and I was like, oh my gosh, I got to call my guys and say hey.
How are you? Welcome back to the Radio Freaks. We're very excited to have you back on the show again.
Good to be back.
I hear you are going to be in New York City. Well, actually, you're in New York City now. I saw your tweets that you landed in New York City safely, which is a good thing. But you're going to be at a Headquarters Gentlemen's Club in New York City tomorrow night to host Big John's birthday bash.
I am. I'm so excited. I am just going to hang out with everyone and feel a lot of boobs and have a good time.
Nice. They do a lot of really cool stuff over at Headquarters, so I think you're going to like it. Have you been over there before?
No, I haven't, but the friend that I'm actually having dinner with, he was telling me about it, and that he's been to several of their events, and that they do some really big, pretty cool things. So I'm like, well, duh, they're having me there. No, but
yes.
I'm so kidding. I'm kidding.
What?
Oh, I didn't say that.
What? It doesn't get
but
much
yeah.
bigger. It doesn't get much bigger than Bri Olson. I mean, come on.
I'm kidding. But no, I did hear that he did that they do some pretty cool stuff there though. So
Yes.
I'm excited to go.
And we just announced for the very first time tonight to our previous guest, comedian Robert Kelly, that we are going to be doing our 100th show live from headquarters, New York, in the end of April. So,
oh wow, that is really cool.
yeah, they really do some cool stuff over there. And we're going to have a bunch of people and a bunch of comedians, a bunch of adult stars. So it'll definitely be something that will be an epic day to witness in person. So
Yeah, sounds like it for sure.
So what have you been up to lately, miss?
Oh my gosh, I got a huge part in a movie. I can't say anything about it though, but we're starting to shoot this summer, and I'm super excited. So things are going well.
Is this a blockbuster movie, perhaps, that is going to be a huge hit?
It's a very, very big deal, especially to me. So
wow.
Yeah.
Are you going to be playing, I don't know, Wonder Woman in the Justice League movie or something?
I can't say anything, but I'm just so excited.
And you're also kind of doing your own stuff too. I noticed that I've seen this video. I don't have it readily in front of me, but I know that you produced a music video called Hollywood Douchebag.
Yeah, I did. I did that a while ago. I've been doing a new series on YouTube called In Bed with Bri Olson.
Yes.
And I realized that YouTube was lacking a channel of, like, sex advice. And I thought, well, who better to advise about sex than me? Like, come on.
Yes.
So, but I have to be really careful because YouTube is strictly just controlled by the community. So if there's enough flags that get your stuff taken down, then you're just screwed, Right. So it's just about how you word it. Like, I can talk about anal, but I have to do it in a certain way. I can't, be like, yeah, ram it up the bitch's ass. It's like, and then you tilt her this way, and you stick it in slowly as you lube her rectum, or like even that could get flat. Who knows? It's like a roll of the dice with YouTube. But anyways, it's getting pretty successful. It's getting an average of 30 views and going up from there, not 30,000 views and going up from there each week. So it's doing good.
That's a new side of Bri that we're seeing, because in your films and stuff, you never would have censored yourself like that. But in order to maintain the community standards for YouTube, you have to be this politically correct person, which kind of sucks.
Right. Well, I don't know. I guess I'm pretty used to being politically correct because of Twitter and all of that. But when it comes to sex, though, it's very difficult to sit there and explain how to do something sexually without, slipping here or there. But, I manage.
Do you find that social networking has made you more aware of, the things that you're saying, especially now that you're trying to go more mainstream with things?
Oh, definitely. Well, I was just talking with my dad earlier, and he's like, yeah, I got in a fight with your Uncle Jim because we were arguing over the gun laws on Facebook.
Right.
And I'm like, well, Dad, and it's hilarious to me to see everyone arguing about this stuff, and they get so passionate about it over the web, like to strangers they don't even know. In this case, it was brothers. But like my uncle literally closed out his Facebook page and got rid of it because he got so angry about this whole gunfight with my dad. And so, and if you knew them, they're like very just like the most like waspy white men you would ever meet. It's just like so funny that they're like having this argument on Facebook. And it really, because I could never say anything. Like, when North Korea is pointing a missile at Japan, I can't say anything about it. All I can do, I can retweet it if ABC News posted something about it, but I can never say, if I were to comment on it and say, oh wow, I'm really scared, even if I said something like that, I would get, you dumb bitch, blah, blah, or who knows? I mean, it's just like, I can't have an opinion on anything. I have to be so, just like, the only thing I can be opinionated on is if it's something to do with my boobs.
And that's horrendous. Like that's horrendous that you've been pigeonholed into that type of environment where you can't even make a political statement based on, what your thoughts or beliefs are on something?
I don't really care. I mean, I give my audience what they want, and right now they just like to hear about kittens and pictures of Will Ferrell with butterflies coming out of his head and fucking whatever,
We and don't say too much about your kittens. And the reason why I will tell you, or too much about your cats, and the reason I will tell you is because tonight on the Radio Freaks, courtesy of our pals at penthousestore.com, we are going to be giving away a Bri Olson. Now I'm pulling up the email that I got, so I say this absolutely correctly, and I don't get yelled at by Jeff. We're giving away a Bri Olson silky smooth straight vibrator in pink, or a copy of Chicks Gone Wild 3 from Smash Pictures. And
are you guys also giving away AA batteries? Because I forgot to bring mine, and I could really use those right now.
I can bring them over right now, Bree.
John lives in Brooklyn, and I'm sure he would be happy to shuttle some AA batteries down to the city for you.
Absolutely.
I would come up from Philly, but you'd probably be exhausted and asleep by the time I got there.
Definitely, I'm going to be out right after the show. It's I live I'm a block away from my hotel, and I'm going to go home and find some AA's and then go to sleep.
So the question that we're going to be asking tonight, and this would be for true fans that know and follow you on Twitter, what are the names of your two cats?
Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that. Oh, they're difficult names too. People
yes.
always mess them up.
You have to get them correct if you're going to win that. And then
it can't be off. It can't be because the ones people often I can't even say anything because it'll give away.
Yes.
But people often mess up the first part, especially of the one cat's name. But their full names, though, you guys know their full names, right?
Yes.
I don't even know if you guys know their full names. Okay.
That's quite possible. I know they both have very prestigious titles, and that's all I'm going to say about that.
Well, they have. Can I say what kind of accounts that they have online?
Sure, they have accounts online.
Okay, they have Twitter accounts, and everyone should follow them while they're doing their research on my cat's name because they're the best cats to follow in the world.
Nice.
There you go.
So we were talking about social networking and not being able to say what you want to say. We're big proponents of the First Amendment on this show, and we've had Gilbert Gottfried on the show, and things like that have plagued comedians and other public figures for bullshit. We think. I mean, Gilbert Gottfried lost his job. I don't know if you know this. Lost his job with Aflac as the voice of the Aflac Duck for tweeting out different comedic jokes during the Japanese tsunami. And he tweeted out, "I fucked a girl in Japan. She screamed, 'I feel the earth move and I'm getting wet.'" That's funny. You're hiring Gilbert Gottfried.
That is funny. And you know what? That wasn't even it was a disaster, but those Japanese, they're so much better than us. They're so on it. If that happened here, we would just all be in the funk. But they're okay, we're going to do Japanese ways and get everything back to working order in 2 seconds. And it was.
Right.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean,
I was crying for them. It's no, don't cry for the Japanese. They're so superior to us. It's unbelievable.
They go through this shit every goddamn year. It's like hurricane season here. We had 2 devastating hurricanes in the last 5 years, and we've bounced back from it, but we're still in the process of bouncing back from it. They bounce back from it in a couple of months. So
yeah,
I mean,
no, it's ridiculous.
It's retarded how people can get in trouble with social media. We're big fans of the First Amendment on this show, and we don't understand why people can't just fucking speak their mind. We don't get it. I don't know.
It blows my mind.
Enough political talk. So I want to. Well, one more thing I want to mention to you, which is a completely different topic, but kind of ties in a little bit. Getting in trouble for public things. This doesn't so much directly involve you as it involves one of the people that you are a spokesperson for. I don't know if you've seen the news. I'm sure if you have Google alerts, your name has popped up recently within the last week for an article in Chicago about a billboard that features you on the billboard for arrangementfinders.com, which you're a spokesperson for. So, of course, they would put your picture up there. I don't particularly find it offensive. The billboard says because the best job is a blow job, and blow is kind of pixelated out. What is the big fucking deal about this billboard? I just checked the news tonight, and apparently the billboard's been taken down already, and nobody knows who took it down or why.
Right. You know, they had asked the mayor about it, and he was like, okay, like, it's cool. I'll look into that. And he's like, yeah, right, you know?
Yeah.
And then also they had asked, you know, a passerby, like, the woman in the vehicle, like, what are you going to tell your children about this billboard? And she's like, I'm just going to tell them there's a pretty lady on the billboard.
Exactly.
And I was like, I thought that was such an awesome answer. Like, go, Mom, you know? But, yeah, that one I don't see as being that bad. And it's Chicago. I mean, do you know how, like, raunchy the guys are in Chicago? Come on. Like, please.
I live in Philadelphia, and I will tell you, I travel about 20 miles to work every day and then 20 miles back home from work every day along 95. And off of 95, you can see billboards for Club Risque, cheerleaders, the Penthouse Club, and they all feature girls in lingerie or something like that. I would think to the general public, those would be much more offensive than something where you are clearly dressed and it's the wording that they think is offensive.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and you know, and people were calling me, like blaming me for it. And the one in Philly got taken down, like right away, like way quicker than the Chicago one did. They were up in arms about it.
I was going to say, I heard about the one in Philly, and I looked for it, and I couldn't find it.
I feel them on that one because it was thou shall not commit adultery, and it had been not crossed out. And I didn't like that they quoted the Bible because I respect people's religions.
Right.
And I didn't, you know, like, and, you know, like they're asking me, do you support it? I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to be like, yeah, I fucking support. I'm not going to say that. No, I don't support that. Like,
sure.
No,
just
like,
because you're
and neither does arrangementfinders.com. All they're doing is trying to get attention. And I'm telling the interviewer, I'm like, guess what? You fell for it. You're doing an interview, bringing up their name 10 times. Right. They're thanking you right now because you're doing exactly what they wanted you to do.
It's called
free
advertising.
Job.
Yeah, it's free advertising. It's exactly what GoDaddy does every year at the Super Bowl. They make risque type of commercials that everybody's going to fucking talk about, and then their name's in the news for the next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So I mean, I just wanted to get your thoughts and stuff like that on that because I was looking for the one in Philly, but like you said, it's been taken down. I couldn't find it, but I did see the news article about the one in Chicago, and I don't see the big fucking deal about this website doing these types of billboards in areas where, like I said, you've got strip clubs that are doing much more graphic advertising. So, I mean, I guess the one in Chicago apparently was in sight of a McDonald's or something like that. Who gives a fuck? Like, if you don't want to look at it, don't look at it. Like, where's the big fucking deal?
That's so silly.
And I liked the way that the mayor in Chicago handled it too. Apparently, a reporter brought it to his attention during a city council meeting and brought up the website or the billboard on his smartphone to show the mayor, and he goes,
and the mayor was like, "I don't like your newfangled devices," or something like that.
He said something to the effect of, "You're exactly why people shouldn't have that much technology." Which I thought was just fucking great. Absolutely great. So you've been. You can't talk about the big movie that you're going to be in. What else has been going on with Bri Olson since you have left the adult industry?
Gosh,
you're doing
that. I've just been doing my Hollywood thing. That's all I've been doing. Just really concentrating and focusing on that.
I like the in Bed with Bri YouTube series too, by the way. I do watch it. And it is something, like you said, that is kind of very unique too. It's good to see that you're keeping busy, that you've not just kind of left the spotlight altogether.
No. Well, you know, whenever I don't have projects, I create my own, whatever it may be, whether it's a photo shoot that day or doing a YouTube video. You know, if no one's bringing something to me, then I'm going to create my own stuff. And often from that, I meet people and do more projects.
Yeah, I mean it's all about networking. We've found on this show that we get a certain guest on. Like for example, we used to only interview. We used to talk to each other and not interview anybody, which was fucking boring as shit, honestly. And then
that makes me feel so much better.
Nobody wants to listen to a fat fuck from Brooklyn talk to a fat fuck from Philadelphia for 2 hours straight. It's not happening. But we had our previous guest Robert Kelly on as our first guest ever, and because we talked to his publicist liked the show, and she said, "Let me start booking some more guests on your show if you'd be interested." From there, we've got the Wayans brothers, we've got Gilbert Gottfried. Gilbert Gottfried got us noticed by a publicist from Penthouse, which is now why we're also interviewing adult film stars, and that's how we got you. So, I mean, it's a different thing that kind of just snowballed, and it all came from networking.
Yeah, there you go. See?
You never know what door is going to open until, you open the door. It's something that, if you're not willing to try it, you never know what good is going to come from it. And we've got a show that's going on for 4 years now, thousands of listeners. We're about to do our 100th.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
Our 100th show live. And we've got, just chance, networking, doing things with different people. And you never know unless you try.
Yeah.
So what is next on the horizon? Are you going to focus on just the Hollywood films, or are you going to looking to do something maybe to cultivate some sort of a network with the In Bed with Bree thing and maybe branch out, bring some other people in with it?
I actually have this thing that I'm getting ready to do with Australia. Thank you. It's kind of like similar to an In Bed with Bri Olson thing, like a sex education, but a lot more because, everyone these days is like, why are they going to listen to those boring textbooks at school or anything when porn is so easily accessible and they just go to that? Right. But sometimes that can be, or actually a lot of the time, it can be really misleading of what is really going to be expected when they have sex for the first time, because let's face it, like, we're not all porn stars.
Right.
So it's like, even like me, I'm completely different off camera than I am on camera. It's like, it's a performance. It's what you're getting paid to like, and
right.
But not in my bed, telling my boyfriend of 5 years, oh yeah, fuck my ass harder. Being softly and telling him that I love him.
Right, exactly.
It's a lot.
Bree, I don't know if you can hear us, but you're starting to break up. We can't hear what you're saying.
Oh. Can you guys hear me now?
Now we hear you.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay. Anyways, it was just this long, boring tangent of it's gonna be cool and informative. Boom.
Okay. Cool. Suddenly you're doing commercials for Verizon now too.
Yeah.
Whee!
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Hear me now.
Is there one thing in your career that you're focusing on more than something else? I mean, you're kind of starting to juggle some plates again, and you're gearing up to head in a different direction. You're doing the web series, you're doing the movie. Is there a particular place where you see your career going, or a particular place where you'd like to see it go?
I really want to be a main character on a television series. That is my goal.
Huh, okay. That's interesting.
I love TV.
Is there any particular type of show or show that you have in mind? Do you want to do reality or something scripted, or is
No. I had been offered reality, all scripted.
Right. Okay. Yeah, you were on the Anna Nicole show as an au pair kind of.
No, I've been on like Keeping Up with the Kardashians and stuff.
Kardashians.
But after the whole Charlie thing, I was offered just a plethora of reality shows, as you can imagine.
Sure.
And it's just I'm not interested in that. I wanted to save my image for scripted television, and it's like, yeah, I've done porn, but as many people think like, oh, so many people know Bri Olson. They really don't. So it's like I can easily go into an audition and not be recognized. Or if I am, they're like, oh, well, we don't care. Like, you did porn. No one's going to,
right.
You're not, like, so known for that or whatever. So, as to where if I did reality, like Jersey Shore, they could never go on to do something else because anyone would think about the whole time they're watching is like, oh, look at those people from Jersey Shore.
Right, exactly.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. You're telling me that some network had the opportunity to put you into a episodic series. Now, would you be interested in doing a comedy series?
No,
or would
I
you be
want
more
to do
for dramatic
any type of scripted television.
Okay.
I would be interested in. I'm more into drama, like, True Blood, Army Wives, Breaking Bad, although there's not any good female parts on there. But hey, like Breaking Bad, if you ever decide to come back, if you're listening, I would love to be the female part on your show.
Nice.
But what you're telling me they had a beautiful woman to work with, that they didn't try and jump on the idea that either Bri Olson as a maybe a new mother having to deal with having a child and being I wouldn't say ex-porn star, but being a porn star that retired and having to deal with life afterward wouldn't make a great comedy or a great drama? Come on.
Oh, you mean like turning that into a script? People wanted to do that. People wanted to do it as a reality show, and they wanted to do that. And I wasn't interested in that because I like acting.
No, I understand that, and I'm not saying you have to do it from a reality perspective.
No, I get what you're saying. But it's like, I don't know. That still wouldn't have been much to me because it's like I'd be playing myself. How hard is that to do? Like, I want something challenging.
Right. I mean, I think what John's kind of getting at is there's two shows particularly that come to mind right now off the top of my head, and they're both on the FX network. One, of course, is Louis C.K.'s show, Louis, and the other one is comedian Jim Jeffries has a show that just started called Legit. And they're basically both loosely based off of their lives and their comedy careers, and they kind of incorporate that into the shows. So I guess he would, in John's vision, it would be a scripted television show kind of like those, where it kind of incorporates, your life after porn.
I understand. I mean, I understand that you would want more of a challenge. I'm just saying, as an idea, that would sell. I would personally think that would sell. But I can understand how you would want to be doing something completely different, completely opposite from what you're working on. So I apologize. But
right, no, it's a great idea for a show. I just, I'm just like so over it.
Right.
Like that's been my whole life, and it's just like I want to do something just so different.
Have you jumped on the zombie craze? Is The Walking Dead maybe something you'd be interested in?
Oh, there you go.
I haven't, but that would be interesting though.
Because we had that suggestion in the chat room. Somebody said try The Walking Dead. So there's a lot of people that have jumped on that zombie bandwagon. I wasn't sure if you were one of them or not.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, she could also try and talk to Netflix. Netflix is always looking for new series. I mean, they just put out that House of Cards thing. I mean, who knows? They could probably be looking for other series.
Netflix has their own series?
Oh yeah, they just dropped it. It's called House of Cards.
Oh.
They basically, I guess, I don't know if they bought it from somebody, but someone wrote and produced an entire episode season of episodes, I guess 13 episodes, whatever it was, and they dropped them all at once, and you can watch it all on Netflix right now. It hasn't been on any broadcast TV, hasn't been on any DVD. Boom, Netflix.
I'm being told in the chat room, John, that's a brilliant idea. It says Netflix is a great idea, brilliant. They're rolling out a bunch of new series.
Yep.
And also in that vein, so does Hulu also have original programming.
Hulu had like a political, I forget what it was called, but it had like Allison Hayslip in it and stuff like that.
Maybe that's an idea. Maybe we can get In Bed with Bree on Hulu or Netflix.
Oh, come on.
How about that?
Perfect.
You could be the new Dr. Ruth, Bree.
Hell yeah. Oh, she'd be perfect.
Is that something you'd be interested in? Maybe doing like a Dr. Ruth kind of thing? You could be the next big sex advice person.
Looking towards for this. Well, I can't really say anything about it, but the Australia thing should be really cool though.
Okay.
Interesting.
Because there's not like younger sex advice people. You have Dr. Ruth,
Right.
And then you have Dr. Drew, which I love Dr. Drew, but he's a male, you know, so it's like a young, cute woman's perspective,
Right.
but still super sexually active.
Yeah, the only other sex advice person I can think of would be Dr. Zadrock, and she's also a little bit up there in age. So
who?
Dr. Zadrock. Dr. Z. She's a Penthouse pet who also does. She's a legal certified sex therapist.
I'm so freezing my ass off right now.
This poor girl.
How did you wind up outside? I thought you were having dinner.
I was, but it was like I was just sitting there, and I'm like, I have to continue with my night. I'm going in read right now.
I hope we're not the reason that you're freezing your ass off. I hope you're trying to make your way to your hotel at least.
No, the reason I'm freezing my ass off is because I'm destined for double A's. I wasn't kidding. I thought I was joking around.
Dwayne Reed Drugstore should be right around in the city there, in a block or two.
No, it is.
I'm
I'm inside now.
Okay.
I'm defrosting.
I was going to say, the thought of the beautiful Bri Olson freezing her ass off talking to us just makes me sad.
I felt embarrassed. I'm like, oh my God, is she actually? Oh, come on, please. Just she can hang up on us. It's okay. I'll live.
One nice big warm place that you can hang out while Bri is toasting herself is tomorrow night at Headquarters Gentlemen's Club.
Ah, there you go.
She's going to be hosting.
It's going to be really warm.
Big John's.
You're going to have a cocktail, too, to stay warm. Now I know why New Yorkers drink so much, man.
You have to
I couldn't handle this shit sober.
Yeah, this has got to be like a shock to your system being an L.A. girl now.
Oh, my God. I've been spoiled now. Well, even in Indiana, I was still spoiled because you go from your car in your garage to a huge, massive parking lot in the Midwest where you can park like 10 feet away from the door.
Right.
So, I've always been like, oh, yeah, it's snow, no problem, blah, blah, blah. Sounding like a douche. Now, come here to New York. See what's really hood. This is what's up.
That's funny as shit.
That just hurts.
I saw you in a video that you posted not that long ago, I don't think, where you had some issue, I guess, with a bank or something, and you were driving along on the highway, and
Bank of America, those fuckers.
You totally looked like you were just summering it up out in fucking L.A. while we're freezing our asses off here on the East Coast.
I was. No, it was like so summer. Oh, look at these escalators. Escalators are never broken because they just turn into stairs.
Oh, Bri Olson's a fan of Mitch Hedberg.
Nice. Nice. Very nice. See that if the acting doesn't work out, you can always try a second career in stand-up comedy.
There you go.
You want to take a...
You just see me walk. I'm in like huge heels too. I'm like in 6-inch heels.
Wow.
My friend is like, those are not New York shoes. Those are LA shoes.
Yeah, those are definitely LA shoes. You should not be walking more than, say, a block or two in those heels. Because you'll wind up killing yourself.
6-inch heels in New York City. Jesus Christ.
You want to take a call from a listener?
Yeah, let's hear from Melissa.
Christian, you're on the Radio Freaks with Bri Olson. Go ahead.
Hi guys, thanks for taking my call.
You're welcome. What's going on?
Hi, Bri.
Hey.
I just wanted to call in because I was listening to the show and I kind of feel like it's kind of like off track when I'm listening to the show when I'm calling in.
Well, don't listen to the show while you're calling in. Just focus on the phone call.
Oh, okay. I muted it.
Good boy.
But yeah, I heard you guys talking about something about like reality shows and things like that, like that she wanted to watch. Like what was it? That True Blood.
Right. That she
what?
He's talking about. We were talking about TV shows and reality shows, and that you were talking about maybe wanting to do something on True Blood. What was your question, Christian?
My question is, I know that you're a former, but what was your last scene of doing a movie? Not like a movie, but like a porn movie. Like, what was your last one that you did?
In what? In what?
In porn. Like, what was your last movie doing in porn?
Oh, I don't even know, dude.
You know how many movies that she did while she was
she
in the
did
adult
over
industry?
250.
Huh?
She did over at least 250 because I saw it on Wikipedia.
Oh, well, if it's on Wikipedia, it must be true, right, Bree?
Yeah.
That's a good one. Good comeback, guys. Good comeback.
She's done a lot of movies, Christian.
Yeah, she sadly she doesn't remember which one was her last.
It must have been a lot, then.
Yes.
I was hoeing it up.
She was prolific.
Nice. All right, Christian. Thanks, man.
Thanks for taking my call, guys.
All right, no problem. Christian is one of those callers that calls every fucking week, and he's got something to ask everybody. He was asking everybody.
Really?
He was asking everybody the same question for a while there, and I told him if he's going to call the show, he's got to ask a different fucking question. Now
There's nothing wrong with him asking the question. It was just he was asking in such a broken way. Like he was basically trying to. I think he was actually just trying to have sex with all of our adult performers. Because either that or he was just trying to get spanked by them when he was like, if he ever got an autograph, he wanted to get spanked by one of them.
That seemed to be his thing. Like for the first couple of calls he made, he wanted to see like what they would do to him if he ever met them in person. And it was like, really, dude? That's kind of fucking creepy. Like, you can't do that. Just because they're an adult film star does not mean that A, they're going to fuck you, or B, they're going to touch you at all. Do you find that to be a big problem with people that walking up to you, knowing who you are, thinking, oh, well, Bree's a former porn star or is a porn star, I can just do whatever I want?
Oh, definitely not. Even when I was like super an adult and like all totally, involved in it in every way, when I would go to conventions or whatever, I mean, these guys are terrified of me. Right. Like they walk up to me, they're shaking like a leaf and their hearts are beating so fast, like, when you go in for the picture or whatever.
Right.
And I'm always like trying to calm them down, like, it's okay, sweetie. Like, no, unless a guy's like super belligerent or something, I've only heard like 2 stories ever of a guy like grabbing a girl's ass or something.
And I would imagine that you've had to deal with your fair share of sweaty palms and
oh god,
nervousness and lacks of deodorant and things like that.
Oh, guys are guys. It's okay. I don't care. I'm so relaxed about that shit. I really don't care.
One of the things we like to ask from time to time is there ever one person that really stood out as like just most people are very happy to meet their guests, their fans and things like that. Is there one guy that sticks out in your mind as like, holy shit, this guy?
Oh, well, there was this one guy that I was doing a signing at a store, and he came in and literally darted at me, just ran at me like a cheetah.
Wow.
And I know, it was crazy. And he was like hopped up on drugs. It was Vegas, of course.
Wow.
And, yeah.
Wow. That's got to be frightening, especially being a public figure. I mean, you're not just an adult film star. You have made a name for yourself where you are pretty much recognizable anywhere you go. You are a public figure. And to have somebody dart at you like that's got to be fucking really scary. Especially in this day and age when you've got people shooting up schools and things like that. Did we lose her?
Again?
No, we lost her. God damn it. Well, hopefully she will call back momentarily.
I hope so. But no, she...
You already gave her that out. You were like, fuck it. You can hang up on us anytime you want to. And she did.
Yeah, well, you know what? Sometimes the guests have to exercise their right. But I was gonna say she was talking about how how her fans end up coming to her and they're like shaking like a leaf, freaked out and scared and stuff like that. Dude, that is so true because some guys walk up to their like the star that they've jerked off to, they have no idea how to react. So I'm like, because it's almost like
it's
weird.
idol worship.
Yeah, you've almost had like a relationship in a way, and you're like, how do I even approach you? I mean, the hand that you are about to shake, I have used to touch my genitals.
Right.
And you know what? It happened to me a little bit. I freaked myself out a little bit because I went to because last year when we were at Exotica, Belladonna was there.
Where you touched your genitals?
No, I touched yours in the back room. You said my hands were baby soft.
We've got Bree back on the phone.
Okay.
Hi, Bree.
Hey, I lost you on the elevator.
I was going to say, being in the public eye, you're a very recognizable person, not just from adult films, but you've made a name for yourself in mainstream where people know who you are. So to have somebody dart at you like that has got to be fucking scary, especially in an age where, people are shooting up fucking schools and shit.
Yeah, no, it was really scary. And the scariest thing is that, I was the only one that reacted out of everyone. Like, he's darting at me, and everyone is just sitting there like, oh, what's going on? And I ran to the back room, like, so fast and locked to the door, and I'm, like, communicating with these people through the door, like, what's going on? Is he gone yet? Blah, blah. And they're like, we don't know what to do with him. I'm like, what do you mean? I just
throw him out. Wow.
It was really weird. Like, I guess it had never happened to them before, obviously. But, yeah.
I was going to say, I guess you really had adequate top-notch security at that signing. Holy shit. What the fuck? We don't know what to do with him. Throw him the fuck out. How about that? Dumbasses. Who would say that if they're trying to protect somebody? If you've been assigned to protect somebody, how do you say, I don't know what the fuck to do? Really? That's what you're there for, asshole. That's just fucking mind-boggling. I don't get that at all. Well, are you nice and warm in your hotel now, hopefully?
I am. Oh, my gosh. It is fucking freezing out.
It is. I was out today I'm down in Philly, so it's kind of the same weather as New York, not very much different. And it was like 32 degrees, and I left the house, and it wasn't that bad. I got all the way up to Northeast Philly where I work, and I'm in a pair of khakis and a polo shirt. Didn't bring a jacket with me or anything like that.
Dumbass.
And all of a sudden, this fucking snow starts falling out of the goddamn sky, and I'm freezing my ass off. And I'm like, what the fuck did I do?
Yeah, it's 27 here right now, and I can actually handle 27. Like, I can even handle 5, but it's the wind. The wind is what gets you.
The wind whips through those skyscrapers in New York and creates such a tunnel effect. It's incredible. And I'm surprised in 6-inch heels you weren't knocked the fuck over by that, because you are a petite girl.
I didn't look the most graceful. I can.
Sure, you're petite, my dear friend, but she is also a professional.
Yes.
6-inch heels is nothing for a professional. I mean it, man. Wearing heels of any size takes skill. 6 inches and staying upright, that's fucking talent.
Nice. Nice. Well, you can check out Bri Olson tomorrow night and hopefully warm the cockles of her heart with your generosity by going to see her and Big John as they celebrate Big John's birthday at Headquarters Gentlemen's Club in New York City, 552 West 38th Street, New York, New York. And for more information, you can go to their website, hqnewyork.com, or call 212-967-4646. From what I understand, this particular party is a huge party every year. So you are in for a big treat tomorrow night with Bri Olson and a really kick-ass party at HQ.
That sounded great. I can't say it any better.
Is there
I don't even know what to add to that. Boobs, lots of boobs.
Is there anything special that you guys have planned for tomorrow night?
To get fucked up? No, I don't know.
Poppin' bub. Drinking Citron, getting fucked up.
Yeah. Where's the shots at?
Bottles and hoes, motherfucker.
Exactly. That's all the guys need to know. Bottles and hoes.
I don't know what Brian was really looking for. I mean, what are they going to bob for apples or some shit like that?
No,
we're going to have square dancing.
I just didn't know if Bree was going to do a big signing, or if there was going to be lots of pictures, or I don't know if Bree's ever feature danced before. Maybe she might be feature dancing as part of it, or it's something. I didn't know.
If I get drunk enough, you never know what's going to happen.
Nice.
And number two, I'm going to take pictures with everyone, like for free.
Nice.
Like no. It's not like feature dances where, like, the girls charge, like, however much money for a picture or whatever. Like, whoever wants a picture, come get a picture, whatever.
Nice. And that's one thing that's always bugged me. I mean, I worked in the adult industry and strip clubs and stuff like that as a bouncer, and I noticed, like, no matter who you know, it's still $25 for a picture. Like, I worked at the place and was charged $25 for a picture.
I used to feature dance. I never charged any of the employees for anything. That's absurd.
It just blew my mind how greedy some of the girls are. That's just being stupid, because in my mind I think, okay, yeah, I'm about to lose $25 here, but, well, more, like 25, and then you add it up. So I'm losing a few $100, but everyone's going to be singing my praises when I leave, and they're going to have me back again. So I'm just like going to make extra thousands now. Right, and also not to sing the praises of bouncers everywhere, because there's some guys that are shitty at their jobs and some guys that are good. But these are the guys that are protecting you from assholes that are diving at you like a cheetah.
Exactly.
You'd be more apt to do something nice for somebody that's supposed to be taking care of you, as opposed to, oh, well, sorry, fuck you, $25. You're
saving my life.
I never got that. One of the most professional people that I ever had the encounter of protecting was Sunny Leone. Absolute class act. And she was the nicest person in the world.
She's great. Yeah, she's like one of the only girls I've ever met in porn that's not fucked up.
Yeah, she seems to really have her shit together. So, and
she really does, and she's been with her husband or whatever he is forever. Like, they've been together for like ever.
Yeah, they were engaged when I met her, and that was years ago. So they've been together for a long, long time.
And I mean, like, so you have to triple that when it's porn years, because that's just amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. That industry has a way of destroying relationships real quick, we've noticed. I mean, we're very good friends with Penthouse Pet of the Month, or Penthouse Pet of the Year, Jenna Rose from 2012, and she had some issues where she wanted to meet a guy who liked her for her, and there really is no good way to meet a guy when you have a presence in the public eye like that, because either they like you for what you do, or they're going to get jealous, or they don't want you to do that anymore, or there's so many different dynamics that can tear apart a relationship when you do stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
So, for my own selfish reasons, being down here in Philadelphia, I know you come down to cheerleaders a lot. Are you going to be down in the Philadelphia area anytime soon?
I don't know. I'm going to be working with the band live, actually, so I'll be down there in the studio with them for a little bit.
Nice. Because I have never met you in person, and it's something that I would like to do eventually. But I'm not going to be able to make it up to New York City tomorrow night, and I'm very upset about it. But hopefully I will get a chance to make your acquaintance in person sometime soon, because it would be really cool.
I would love that.
Nice. Well, you can check out Bri Olson tomorrow night at Headquarters Gentlemen's Club in New York City. It's an 8 o'clock start. There are still tickets available, but you have to go to the website, hqnewyork.com. and click on the Bri Olson picture that's there. She's going to be hosting Big John's birthday party at Headquarters. For more information, hqnewyork.com, or call 212... Oh, I had the number. You got to love when you're trying to do a professional plug, and especially after you gave me such a good compliment on the last one, and then I go and fuck it up this time. Call the club, 212-967-4646. And be sure to follow Bri on Twitter, twitter.com/BriOlson. Bri Olson. Bri, thank you so much for coming back on the show again. And we would love to have you back.
Thanks for having me.
We would love to have you back anytime. Thank you so much.
You're awesome. Thanks, guys.
Have a great night,
Stay
Bri.
warm and have a good night.
All right, thanks. Night.
Bye-bye. Bri Olson, everybody. We're very happy that she came back on the show for a second time. We enjoy when people like the show enough to come back a second time.
Absolutely.
So, well, sir, I think it's time to put a nail in this coffin.
Let's put it to bed, baby.
It has been a blockbuster show, as we promised you, and it has come to an end, my friend.
Put it back again.
We want to thank our guests tonight, of course, the beautiful Bri Olson, again, who will be at Headquarters Gentlemen's Club in New York City tomorrow night for Big John's birthday party. Headquarters Gentlemen's Club is located at 552 West 38th Street in New York City. The show starts at 8 o'clock, and for more information, go to hqnewyork.com. That's hqnewyork.com. Click on the Bri Olson link, and you'll get all the information. Tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Headquarters is located at 552 West 38th Street between 10th and 11th, or call 212-967-4646 to party it up with the beautiful Bri Olson. We'll be taking pictures. You know, maybe she might sign something if you're nice, if you approach her in a nice way about doing it. And, of course, check out our good friend, Mr. Robert Kelly, who will be at Helium in Philadelphia all this weekend, busting his hump for you to make you laugh. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, Thursday. Friday and Saturday, 2 shows, 7:30 and 10 o'clock. For more information, go to heliumcomedy.com or call 215-496-9001. Helium is located at 20th and Sansom in the lovely city of brotherly love, the city of Philadelphia. Also, like us on Facebook, facebook.com/The Radio Freaks, and follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/The Radio Freaks. So I guess we can make it official, huh?
I think so.
Our 100th episode, live from Headquarters Gentlemen's Club in New York City. And we've booked our first guest.
Oh, shit.
Our pal, Robert Kelly.
Nice.
We also will be going down to Exotica in Atlantic City and doing some coverage down there as well. They have something new called the Fanny Awards that they're doing this year.
Ah.
So if you want to, you can vote for who actually gets a Fanny Award. It's a new thing that they're doing. It's completely fan-driven. And the votes are completely determined by the fans.
Wow.
So if you want more information on that, go to exoticaexpo.com. And hosting the Fanny Awards, our good pals.
Us?
No, not us.
Damn.
Our good pals, Jim Florentine and Don Jameson from That Metal Show.
Nice.
Yes. So go to exoticanj.com. That's EXXXOTICA expo.com and vote for who you would like to see win a Fanny Award. So it's completely fan driven. So you can click on the link for the Fanny Awards and vote. They're also looking for a third co-host for the boys to have as up there with them, and you can vote on that as well. There's a bunch of different categories you can vote on. The Hungry Hottie of the Year, which of course would be the best BBW performer. Coxman of the Year, best male performer. Non-white chick of the year, ethnic performer of the year. The TS I Love You, transsexual performer of the year. Movie of the year, of course, would be the best movie.
Okay.
Thirsty Girl, which is the best oral. Director of the year. Most heroic ass, which would be best anal. The Who, the most underrated star. Cyber Hustler, the best webcam girl of the year. New Girl on the Block, the female newcomer of the year. Who's Your Mommy, the MILF performer of the year. And finally, Most Valuable Vagina, female performer of the year. And in addition to that, you can vote for who you'd like to co-host with our pals. So you can choose from Alexis Texas, Allie Hayes, Asa Akira, Gianna Michaels, Lexi Bell, Misty Stone, Stoya, Tasha Rain, Tegan Presley, and Tara Patrick. And as you can hear, I'm losing my voice. Personally, just my own personal preference, I voted for Stoya.
Okay.
Also, don't forget to email us with the answer to the trivia question for tonight so that you can win the chance to win a Bri Olson vibrator or a copy of Chicks Gone Wild 3 with Bri Olson. From
Something
our
for the
pals.
girls, something for the guys.
That's right. From our pals at penthousestore.com, where you can save 25% off your entire order by entering code word FREAKS, FREAKS. That's FREAKS. And you go to penthousestore.com, enter that code, and you win 25% off your entire order. But send us an email to brian@radiofreaks.tv. That's BRIAN at radiofreaks.tv, and tell us what is the name of Bri Olson's two cats. You must get the names absolutely correct in order to win. But if you do win, you will have your choice of prizes. So, in order to win, you must have both names absolutely correct for both cats. All right?
Yep.
On the show next week, I'm not sure. My fucking head hurts. It's way too early to tell who's going to be on the show next week. But guaranteed, it will be a great fucking show, as it always is, as we bring you only the finest in comedy and adult entertainment right here on the Radio Freaks. Tune in next week, Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Until then.
Good night.
See ya.
Oh, boy.
That sounded horrible.
Absolutely.
See ya.